My name is Karen Miller. I'm a secondary English teacher whose license lapsed during COVID. I reviewed the proposed changes to the standards of effective practice and was shocked to discover that in order to renew my license, instead of teaching students to identify and label the parts of speech, I would have to teach students to identify who they are based on their race and gender, and label whether they are a victim or an oppressor based solely on their skin color.
You want to be a teacher in Minnesota? What do you have to do?
According to the Governor Walz's appointees, here's the headline, will require Minnesota educators to affirm students' gender dysphoria, turn kids into agents of social change. So, Minnesota will require all educators in the state to embrace contemporary leftist theories about sex and race and to inflict them on students. So as of 2025, teachers' licenses will be conferred on those individuals in the state proven willing to disrupt normalcy, affirm minors' gender dysphoria, reject Eurocentrism, accept that knowledge is racially informed, and embrace various other ideological fads presently in favor with the radical left. We've got someone pushing back, I'm sure more than one, but this is an interesting story. Check out this video.
Instead of teaching them how to write a 5-paragraph essay, I would have to teach them how to interpret all of history and current events in light of systemic oppression, institutional racism, intersectionality, and white supremacy. Instead of promoting similes, metaphors, and descriptive writing, I would have to promote equity, affirm all gender orientations, and implement social and emotional learning. Instead of training students how to become good communicators, I would have to train them how to become political activists. These proposed standards have abandoned academics and replaced them with politically and ideologically charged content that aligns more with Marxist socialism than American democracy.
Yes, remember those last lines. Aligns more with Marxist socialism than American democracy. I'm going to toss it over to Katie in a minute, but these new requirements apply to K through 12, public and charter school teachers alike, impacting children statewide, and the red state. Oh, that's right, it's the blue state over there in Minnesota, deep blue. The teacher licensing board there is called the Professional Educators Licensing and Standards Board, and the board's 11 members were all, drumroll please, appointed by Democrat Governor Tim Walz. Take it away, Katie.
Oh, wow. So there's no politics involved whatsoever.
No politics in education.
This is completely and utterly professional, as I've been told, especially when we're talking about educational licensing boards. Completely professional, no politics, completely unbiased. Everything is on the up and up when all 11 members have been appointed by Democrat Governor Tim Walz, whose history is before him.
I wish we had time to go into some of that, but we don't.
But speaking specifically back, I guess we should get to this specific story with the Professional Educators Licensing and Standards Board, or the PELSB, as they like to go by. They are responsible for approving and overseeing the teacher preparation providers in the state. Their training standards for both public and charter school teachers are defined in their Standards of Effective Practice for Teachers. As someone, anyone who's been licensed to be a teacher has gone through the teacher programming, if you will, at the college level. We have to get officially licensed, and every state does something maybe a little different, but they're all generally the same. You have to basically dot the I's, cross the T's in the manner that they want you to. Mm-hmm. It may not be in the manner you believe,
right?
Because if you go outside of their boundaries, they will not license you. So if they are putting these new requirements in there, they must abide by them, or they will, again, not be in the classroom.